I bet you're wondering, where have I been for the past few months? Well, I can tell you, something to do with all these. That was a bit violent. As a kid, I never played many educational games. Maybe that's because I didn't need it, or maybe that's because I was focused on other games. But one game that I did play was Zoombinis: The Logical Journey, or The Logical Journey of the Zoombinis, or the Zoombinis Maths Journey, which is the version that I have, right here.
Released in 1996, Zoombinis was an educational puzzle game where you control a ragtag group of weird-looking blueberries, each with subtle differences. These Zoombinis would not only go on adventures, but they had a tendency to get into trouble quite a lot. And that's where you come in, because, you know, there's puzzles to solve and you gotta guide them through it. The game was created by BADMAN, but the version that I have is from after they were bought out by the Learning Company.
But do you know what else I have on this? Printable activities, please. Form a line.
The story setup for this game is rather simple, which isn't a bad thing because, you know, I wasn't exactly expecting Tristram Shandy, so I think we're in the clear. Essentially, the Zoombinis got scammed by some weird guys called the Bloods, who we never see at all, into slavery? Jesus Christ! Bit of a heavy theme for a kid's game, isn't it? I wonder if the sequel deals with the horrors of war. Merry Christmas, kids. Here's a diagram of mustard gas. And now they need a new home, and so they must embark on a perilous journey, or should I say, a logical journey, so that they can find somewhere new to live. Have you got that? I mean, I can back up a bit if you're a bit confused, just wind the video back, you'll be fine. I'm still gonna be here, so don't worry about it. And so, we reach Zoombinia, which is probably one of the most nostalgic places for me in gaming. And can I just say, how lovely is that background? And just the art style in general. It's like Van Gogh is about to burst through my screen like John Madden does in an Apple II game. Ah! At this point, you can create the Zoombinis. You can give them different hair, eyes, noses, and feet. These differences are mainly aesthetic, but they're important to how many the puzzles play out. 16 Zoombinis later, and we're ready to embark on our logical journey. The first puzzle you come across is the Allergic Cliffs. In this, you need to put the Zoombinis on the right bridge based on their features in order to let them pass. But if you choose the wrong bridge, then... This one isn't too difficult though, because you just employ some trial and error and you can work it out easy peasy. If you get too many wrong though, you'll lose all your pegs and the bridges will fall. Next up is the 4 Cave Guardians. It's a similar concept to the first one, just with 4 paths now. Also with guardians that talk back.
Go ahead!
They're all pretty cool, except for this guy here.
I can't let you in. Not all doors are open to you. They're blue.
I mean, I just want to punch him in the face, although that'd likely be unwise because it's stone and stone hurts when you punch it, generally. I mean, not that I punch stone often, but all in all, this one is just a little harder than the first puzzle, as you'd expect, really.
The third puzzle is likely one that everybody remembers. I mean, if you have any nostalgia for this game, you're probably going to remember this puzzle simply because it's kind of iconic.
Fleens? You're not fleens. Huh. Whatever you are, make me a pizza!
Yes, it's the infamous pizza troll, Arno, and he wants you to make him a pizza, but he's picky. He wants his pizza done in a specific way. Come on now, didn't anyone ever tell him that beggars can't be choosers? All he tells you is whether there is something on the pizza he dislikes.
Something on that I don't like.
Or whether it needs more.
More toppings!
Meaning he likes what is already there. But for crying out loud, wouldn't it just be easy for him to say, I like this, this, and that. Go make it. Not to mention, he already has a machine that makes pizzas for him. Like, why didn't he just make it for himself? It's not even difficult. This is like the pinnacle of laziness. I don't even want to imagine this guy ordering a Domino's.
Hello, this is Domino's. May I take your order?
Make me a pizza!
Okay, do you want a pepperoni pizza?
More toppings!
Alright, how about some peppers as well?
Something on that I don't like.
Look, you're gonna need to help me out here. What about mushrooms? Do you like mushrooms?
Come on! More stuff!
You know what? Screw you, dude. I'm not putting up with this today.
Again, this is trial and error. See what he likes, see what he doesn't like, combine the ones he likes, and voila mon dieu.
The perfect pizza!
On another note, I really love the narrator for this game. He's just madly enthusiastic.
You did it! You saved them all! Well done, O wise and trusted guide. Hip hip Zombini! Hip hip Zombini!
This game works in blocks of 3, so after this puzzle we reach a checkpoint known as Shelter Rock. You can store Zoombinis here if necessary, and also click on things such as a bubbling cauldron, a rock man washing himself, and One of the coolest things about this game is the branching paths. One leads to the evil distant cousins of the Zoombinis, the Fleens. They may be evil, but ooh, those legs. They could drive a man to murder, I say. There's also this hotel where you sort your Zoombinis into rooms, and there's this paintball wall type thing where you need to work out where to hit the dots. I rather like that one actually, it's quite fun. After taking either path, you will get to another save point. This is pretty much how the entire game is. 3 lots of 3 puzzles and then a checkpoint. The interesting thing about this game though is how beating it once isn't winning. You haven't truly won until all the Zoombinis have crossed from their original home to Zoombiniton. The catch is it gets harder each time. In the next difficulty, the cliffs look for 2 qualities. The guardians get more complex.
Welcome.
Here we go again.
And a second pizza troll appears. This time you've got to put ice cream there as well. The first time round is easy, but as the game gets harder, you start to lose Zoombinis more frequently. I mean, I'm not even a kid anymore, and I was still failing some of the harder puzzles. The worst of it comes with this bloody hotel. It's easy the first time around, but the second time I couldn't get my head around it. I didn't know what to do. I lost so many Zoombinis, it's heartbreaking. After beating it once, the logical journey quickly becomes a real challenge, and not just for kids, but for adults too, which is incredibly commendable because most kids' games are really, really easy. But Zoombinis don't mess around, you turn your back, you get the balls. Where is this going again? Something about this game is utterly charming. Maybe it's the graphics, maybe it's the puzzles, maybe it's the humour, but I just love this game. Even now I love it. I don't know why, it's just brilliant.
It's weird because educational games kind of lose their touch as we get older, but you know, this one really hasn't. I can still enjoy it even now. The puzzles are still challenging if you get far enough, and the graphics are charming, and it's just an overall fun game to play, which is weird because it's for kids. I'm not the target audience for this. I mean, sure, the puzzles can get a bit samey at points because they're based on the same system. It's all the features. That's basically the selling point of the game, but you know, it's still fun. Can't just nitpick. Why would you nitpick? What are you doing that for? I don't care what you think. So in the end, I highly recommend that you check this out. Or don't. I'm not your mother. Am I? Hey? See, she doesn't think so. Whoa.
They're all pretty cool, except for this guy here. Oh, my light went off. Hold on. Let me just... There we go. No. This is not preferable. Beep boop. No! There we go. There we go.